2026 Michigan DMV Permit Test 137 Questions and Complete Answers. Question 1. Emergency vehicles. Option A. Have the right of way when using sirens, horns, and slash or flashing lights. Option B. May follow each other. Option C. May use a loudspeaker to give instructions. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation. You must yield the right of way to police cars, fire engines, ambulances, or any other emergency vehicles using a siren or air horn and a red or blue flashing light. Follow any instructions given over the emergency vehicle's loudspeakers. Emergency vehicles often follow each other, so you should proceed only when you are certain the way is clear. Question 2. Unless otherwise posted, the speed limit on state highways is: Option A, 25 miles per hour. Option B, 35 miles per hour. Option C, 45 miles per hour. Option D, 55 miles per hour. The correct answer is option D, 55 miles per hour. Explanation. Unless otherwise posted, the speed limit on state highways is 55 miles per hour. If a different speed limit is posted, you should follow that speed limit. Question 3. What does a flashing yellow traffic light mean? Option A, merging traffic. Option B, proceed with caution. Option C, pedestrian crossing. Option D, come to a full stop. The correct answer is option B. Proceed with caution. Explanation. A flashing yellow traffic light indicates that you should drive with caution. Question 4. You may drive around or under a gate that is being lowered or raised at a railroad crossing. Option A, as long as an approaching train is not too close. Option B, if your vehicle can do so without damaging the gate. Option C, if you first look carefully in both directions. Option D, under no circumstances. The correct answer is option D. Under no circumstances. Explanation. Flashing red lights, lowered crossing gates, and slash or bells at a railroad crossing mean that you must come to a complete stop. You must not go across the tracks until the lights and bells have stopped and the crossing gates are completely up. Do not drive around or under a gate that is moving up or down. Question 5. When preparing to turn left, drivers should: Option A, slow down gradually while checking their rearview mirror. Option B, watch for oncoming vehicles and pedestrians. Option C, move into the left lane. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation. As you approach a left turn, signal your intentions 3 to 5 seconds in advance. Continually check your rearview mirror as you gradually slow down. On a multi-lane road, move into the left lane before reaching the intersection where you plan to turn. Yield to traffic and pedestrians and turn when your path is clear. Question 6. You must stop at an intersection when you see a: Option A, flashing red light. Option B, steady yellow light. Option C, yellow arrow. Option D, flashing yellow light. The correct answer is option A, flashing red light. Explanation. A flashing red traffic signal has the same meaning as a stop sign. At an intersection with a flashing red light, you must come to a complete stop, look both ways, and proceed only after the intersection is clear. Question 7. His road sign means: Option A, divided highway begins. Option B, a steep grade is ahead. Option C, the overpass ahead has a low clearance. Option D, 2 lanes of traffic moving in opposite directions are about to merge. The correct answer is option C. The overpass ahead has a low clearance. Explanation. This sign warns that the overpass ahead has a low clearance. Do not proceed if your vehicle is taller than the height indicated in this case, 13 feet, 6 inches. Question 8. What should you do if your vehicle's right wheels leave the pavement? Option A. Stop quickly. Option B. Immediately pull all the way off of the road and get back on when it is safe. Option C. Accelerate and steer back on the road quickly. Option D. Take your foot off the accelerator, slow down, then ease back onto the road when it is safe to do so. The correct answer is option D. Take your foot off the accelerator, slow down, then ease back onto the road when it is safe to do so. Explanation. If your vehicle's right wheels leave the pavement, don't panic. Take your foot off the accelerator and steer parallel to the road. Slow down and ease back onto the roadway by keeping both hands on the steering wheel and steering into the road's right lane with a small turn of the steering wheel. Check for traffic around you before steering back onto the pavement. Question 9. If you are driving on a one-way street and an emergency vehicle using its flashing lights approaches your vehicle, you must. Option A. Drive with your flashers turned on. Option B. Speed up and take the nearest exit. Option C. Drive toward the nearest roadside and stop. Option D. Slow down until the vehicle passes you. The correct answer is option C. Drive toward the nearest roadside and stop. Explanation. If an emergency vehicle using its lights or siren approaches while you are driving on a one-way street, you must drive toward the nearest roadside and stop. Question 10. A pedestrian starts to cross in front of your vehicle. You should. Option A. Flash your lights. Option B. Slow down. Option C. Speed up and pass in front of the pedestrian. Option D. Stop and let the pedestrian cross. The correct answer is option D. Stop and let the pedestrian cross. Explanation. Slow down and be prepared to stop whenever you see pedestrians walking on or crossing the roadway. Be particularly careful where children are present. Always yield the right-of-way to a pedestrian crossing in a crosswalk. Question 11. You may drive around the gates at a railroad crossing. Option A. When the train has passed. Option B. Under no circumstances. Option C. When the lights have stopped flashing. Option D. When other drivers drive around the gates. The correct answer is option B. Under no circumstances. Explanation. You are required to stop at all railroad crossings when signals warn of an approaching train. These signals may include flashing red lights, a lowered crossing gate, a flagger signaling, or a train's audible signal of warning. Do not attempt to go around the lower gate. Question 12. You are stopped in a line of vehicles waiting at a stop sign. If there is no cross traffic after the vehicles ahead have passed through the intersection, you. Option A. May proceed through the intersection without stopping again. Option B. Must stop again at the stop sign or stop line before proceeding. Option C. May slowly roll past the stop sign. Option D. May follow the vehicle directly ahead of you without stopping. The correct answer is option B. Must stop again at the stop sign or stop line before proceeding. Explanation. You must always bring your vehicle to a complete stop and yield to approaching traffic before proceeding past a stop sign. Don't feel pressured by surrounding traffic to avoid making a complete stop. Question 13. Seat belts are most effective when they are worn by. Option A. The person driving the car. Option B. Passengers when they are on a long drive. Option C. All occupants of a car being driven on an expressway. Option D. All occupants of a car every time the car is driven. The correct answer is option D. All occupants of a car every time the car is driven. Explanation. When you drive, make sure each person in your vehicle wears a seat belt. In the event of a crash, a person without a seat belt becomes a flying object and a danger to each person in the vehicle. Question 14. Which is the most common cause of traffic crashes? Option A, new drivers. Option B, human error. Option C, bad weather. Option D, bad roads. The correct answer is option B, human error. Explanation. Crashes often occur when one driver does not see another vehicle or when a driver does something unexpected. Communicate with other drivers on the road to help prevent traffic crashes. Question 15. If your vehicle begins to skid, you should. Option A, overcorrect. Option B, turn your steering wheel into traffic. Option C, turn your steering wheel in the direction you want to go. Option D, release the steering wheel. The correct answer is option C. Turn your steering wheel in the direction you want to go. Explanation. If your vehicle begins to skid, remain calm. Steer in the direction that you want to go and try not to overcorrect. Question 16. If you stop along the road at night. Option A, turn off all your lights. Option B, use your parking lights only. Option C, use your headlights only. Option D, turn on your emergency flashers and leave your low beams turned on. The correct answer is option D. Turn on your emergency flashers and leave your low beams turned on. Explanation. If you stop along the road at night, turn on your emergency flashers and leave your low beam headlights turned on. Be sure that other road users will be able to clearly see your vehicle. Question 17. If a flagger is directing traffic in a construction zone, you must. Option A, follow the directions given by the flagger. Option B, copy what surrounding traffic is doing, despite the flagger's instructions. Option C, assume the flagger is not supposed to be directing traffic. Option D, follow the laws that would be in place if the area was not under construction. The correct answer is option A. Follow the directions given by the flagger. Explanation. Be prepared to reduce your speed and use caution when directed to do so by a sign, flagger, or law enforcement officer. Failure to do so is illegal and is dangerous to those working in construction zones. Question 18. When entering an expressway behind several other vehicles, it is most important to. Option A, adjust the position and speed of your vehicle to merge into the flow of traffic. Option B, stay as close as possible to the vehicle in front of you. Option C, keep your eyes on the vehicle in back of you. Option D, cancel your turn signal. The correct answer is option A. Adjust the position and speed of your vehicle to merge into the flow of traffic. Explanation. Always try to merge smoothly when entering an expressway or turning from one road to another. Commercial vehicles may not be able to move over for you, so it is best to match the flow of traffic as closely as possible. Question 19. Guide signs are blank signs that provide directional and mileage information to drivers. Option A, red. Option B, yellow. Option C, green. Option D, white. The correct answer is option C, green. Explanation. Guide signs, sometimes known as destination signs, have a green background and provide directional and mileage information to specific destinations. They can be a helpful resource when driving in unfamiliar locations. Question 20. A fully loaded tractor-trailer traveling at 55 miles per hour could take up to blank to come to a complete stop. Option A, 50 feet. Option B, 125 feet. Option C, 400 feet. Option D, 750 feet. The correct answer is option C, 400 feet. Explanation. Tractor trailers take longer distances to stop than smaller cars traveling at the same speed. A fully loaded tractor trailer may take almost 400 feet to come to a complete stop when driving at 55 miles per hour. Question 21. Which of the following best ensures your safety and the safety of those around you when you are backing your vehicle? Option A. Honk your horn right before shifting into reverse. Option B. Check behind the vehicle before you get into the driver's seat. Option C. Check your rearview mirrors to see what is behind you. Option D. Turn up the car radio before backing up to get the attention of anyone who may be around you. The correct answer is option B. Check behind the vehicle before you get into the driver's seat. Explanation. Backing requires extra caution because it is difficult for drivers to see behind their vehicles. Before entering a vehicle to back up, walk to the back of the vehicle to check for children and small objects. Question 22. When is it illegal to drive below the speed limit? Option A. When driving slowly disrupts the normal flow of traffic. Option B. When in heavy traffic in a construction zone. Option C. Only when driving in rural areas. Option D. When driving under adverse weather conditions. The correct answer is option A. When driving slowly disrupts the normal flow of traffic. Explanation. It is illegal to drive so slowly that you disrupt the normal flow of traffic. You may receive a citation for driving too slowly. Question 23. When exiting a highway, you should slow down. Option A. On the main road, just before the exit lane. Option B. Once you see a toll booth. Option C. Once you have moved into the exit lane. Option D. When you first see the exit sign. The correct answer is option C. Once you have moved into the exit lane. Explanation. When exiting a highway, you should get into the exit lane well in advance. Do not begin to slow down until after you have moved into the exit lane. Question 24. To drive safely at night, you should. Option A. Increase your following distance. Option B. Not drive if you are tired. Option C. Make sure your headlights are working properly. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation. At night, visibility is reduced. Take steps to make driving in the dark more safe for you and the other drivers on the road. Question 25. If you are driving near a motorcycle, you must. Option A. Allow the motorcycle to use a complete lane. Option B. Drive on the shoulder beside the motorcycle. Option C. Allow the motorcycle to use only half of a lane. Option D. Pass using the same lane as the motorcycle. The correct answer is option A. Allow the motorcycle to use a complete lane. Explanation. A motorcycle is a full-size vehicle with the same privileges as any other vehicle on the roadway. You should allow a motorcyclist a full lane width. Although it may seem as though there is enough room in the traffic lane for a larger vehicle and a motorcycle, remember that the motorcycle needs room to maneuver safely. Question 26. Pentagonal signs indicate. Option A. No passing zones. Option B. School zones. Option C. Speed limits. Option D. Railroad crossings. The correct answer is option B. School zones. Explanation. Pentagonal signs indicate that you are in a school zone. Be extra alert to children and pedestrians when driving near a school. Question 27. When approaching a school bus stop with its stop arm extended, drivers should. Option A. Come to a complete stop and wait to proceed. Option B. Honk their horn before passing the bus on its left. Option C. Continue driving when they think most kids are probably done exiting the bus. Option D. Pass the bus before its door opens. The correct answer is option A. Come to a complete stop and wait to proceed. Explanation. When approaching a stop school bus that is using its stop signal, a driver is required to come to a complete stop. They should not proceed until the stop arm is withdrawn. Question 28. What do speed limit signs indicate? Option A. Potential driving speeds for the area. Option B. The maximum or minimum speed that is legally allowed to be driven. Option C. The speed drivers should drive in heavy traffic. Option D. The speed drivers should drive under poor conditions. The correct answer is option B. The maximum or minimum speed that is legally allowed to be driven. Explanation. Speed limit signs indicate the maximum or minimum safe speed that is allowed to be driven on a roadway. The maximum limits are for ideal conditions and you must reduce your speed when conditions require it. Question 29. Before changing lanes on a multi-lane highway, you should: Option A. Sound your horn. Option B. Turn on your headlights. Option C. Reduce your speed. Option D. Check your mirrors and blind spots. The correct answer is option D. Check your mirrors and blind spots. Explanation. Before changing lanes, you should look in your rearview and side mirrors to make sure no one is trying to pass you. You should also look over your shoulder to make sure that no one is in your blind spot. Question 30. As you near an intersection, the traffic light changes from green to yellow. Your best action is to: Option A. Apply the brakes sharply to stop. Option B. Be prepared to stop in the center of the intersection. Option C. Be prepared to stop before the intersection. Option D. Speed up to beat the red light. The correct answer is option C. Be prepared to stop before the intersection. Explanation. A steady yellow traffic light indicates that the light will soon change to red. You should be prepared to stop for the red light, if it is safe to do so. Question 31. A steady yellow traffic signal means that a blank light will soon appear. Option A. Flashing yellow. Option B. Steady green. Option C. Steady red. Option D. Flashing red. The correct answer is option C. Steady red. Explanation. A steady yellow light on a traffic signal indicates that a steady red light will soon appear. Question 32. To ensure that your physical condition does not cause you to drive in an unsafe manner, you should: Option A. Keep physically fit and have regular physical examinations. Option B. Know the effect of any medicine on your driving ability. Option C. Drive within your physical limitations. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation. Your physical condition has an important bearing on your ability to drive safely. Drivers should be aware of their physical limitations and only drive if it is safe to do so. Question 33. When turning left, drivers must yield the right of way to: Option A. Other drivers who are already in the intersection. Option B. Oncoming traffic. Option C. Pedestrians who are already in the intersection. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation. When turning left, drivers must yield the right of way to oncoming traffic. Drivers must also always yield the right of way to pedestrians, bicyclists, and other drivers who are already in the intersection. Question 34. Traffic signals sometimes display arrows to control turns from specific lanes. A solid red arrow, Option A, is never used as a traffic signal. Option B has the same meaning as a circular red traffic light. Option C means that drivers may turn in the direction indicated by the arrow. Option D means that the traffic the arrow is pointing toward must stop. The correct answer is option B. Has the same meaning as a circular red traffic light. Explanation. A solid red arrow in a traffic signal means the same thing as a circular red traffic light. When an arrow is red, traffic in the indicated lane must stop and may not turn in the direction that the arrow is pointing. Question 35. When you drive through an area where children are playing, you should expect them. Option A, to know when it is safe to cross the street. Option B, to stop at the curb before crossing the street. Option C, to run out in front of you without looking. Option D, not to cross the street unless they are with an adult. The correct answer is option C. To run out in front of you without looking. Explanation. You should always reduce your speed and use extra caution when children are in the vicinity. They may fail to understand the danger and may run out in front of you without looking. Question 36. A flashing yellow light at an intersection means that you should. Option A, slow down and proceed with care. Option B, continue normally through the intersection. Option C, stop and proceed when a green light appears. Option D, stop and proceed when the way is clear. The correct answer is option A. Slow down and proceed with care. Explanation. A flashing yellow light at an intersection means caution. If you approach such a light, slow down, look, and proceed with care. Question 37. When parking your vehicle downhill on a two-way street, option A, turn your wheels to the right. Option B, turn your wheels to the left. Option C, keep your wheels pointed straight ahead. Option D, leave your transmission in neutral. The correct answer is option A. Turn your wheels to the right. Explanation. When you park on a downward-facing slope, turn your wheels sharply toward the side of the road. This way, if your vehicle starts to roll downhill, it will roll away from traffic.